It's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday bread. I'm Hillary. Thanks for watching Sunday bread. So, what we're talking about is how we're going to make some more money. So, here is an idea that I do, and I want to tell you how I execute it, and then how maybe you could do it, and then you could start replicating this as soon as tomorrow. So, getting involved with the community, I create a list of about 50 to 75 of my people that I communicate with in the community. So like business owners, as a chiropractor, I also have like specific patients that are great at helping me with things. So on my chiropractic business, because y'all know that I do business coaching, but I have two businesses that I work part-time in both. So in the chiropractic one, I have a list of like 50 to 75 people that I keep in touch with every quarterly. So I have a spreadsheet on the Google Doc. I keep track of like quarterly how I reach out to them via text, email, cards, gifts, Facebook messengers, things like that, or in-person meetings like one-on-ones. So I keep track of all that. That way I can later go back and I could switch it up a little bit. So once we do all that, I then try to get everyone together that I know for like a quarterly like networking thing. So whether it's at my office or at my country club or at the local Mexican restaurant where we can have queso and margaritas, whatever it is, try to get your group of people together and you guys can just like chat about business, like what's going on, what are you working on, what do you need help with? Like, for instance, like I do at my chiropractic office, quarterly events where we need like vendors and sponsors. So I'm asking these group of people, these business owners, like, could you be a vendor? Do you want to be a vendor? Do you want to sponsor? Do you want to give a door prize? Could you at least repost my event? Could you repost this or that? So these are things that we can help each other out with. So get things together, get your list started, see who wants to do a meetup. You could just like shoot everyone an email or a Facebook message and say like, hey, are you interested in catching up about business Monday after work, 6:30 at La Hacienda? And just see who says yes. If you don't already have like a networking group, this would be great to create one that you actually like. So I don't know if many of you, but I have been in a lot of like BNI type groups, and they're not always what they crack up to be because a lot of times it's not our target market or like what my ideal patient would be or my ideal client. So try to get groups of people like-minded or where you guys would share similar types of people. So if you are a boutique owner and it's a higher end boutique, you would probably be someone that my chiropractic office would want to get to know because we try to cater to more of a higher class patient, or that maybe would have more disposable income, if you will, to pay for extra things in our chiropractic office. So like our chiropractic office is not a bare bones, basic run of the mill chiropractic office that is the cheapest in the market. Like that's not what we go for at all. So find your like-minded people, put them on the spreadsheet, and create an event. So one that I've created for the end of the month, we're going to my country club and I got a photographer to come and do professional headshots. So she's a newer photographer. She is a friend of my office manager. We were chatting about my idea. I think her and I both came up with it together about having this woman come and do professional headshots, right? Because how many of us have like old headshots and maybe it was like 10 years ago and we don't look that way anymore, or you need to spice it up. You need new pictures for social media anyways, for your website. You need to update things. So why not have everyone come together and do professional headshot pics, right? Find a photographer that will do it for free. So in exchange, she's collecting all of these people that come, all of their emails and their names. So then she could then target them in her email blast for other things like her family photo shoots, or if she does boudoir or something like that, she could target them later. Then she gets all these emails and gets to meet people one-on-one. They like her, guarantee they're going to probably want to do more, like more office pictures, more headshots, family pictures, etc. So it's really a win-win. So find a photographer that's maybe newer or someone that you know that will do it for free. Do a 2 to 3 hour shoot. I used Sign Up Genius or Genius Sign Up you guys know what I'm talking about. And I made like 5-minute increment slots for that day. And then I had everyone sign up with their name and email. So then I will collect all that information. The photographer will get it. And then we'll try to keep on track with the 5-minute pictures. Obviously, it doesn't really take 5 minutes, but in my past experience, people are late or early, and at least we'll have some kind of schedule. So in about 24 hours, all of our slots were filled. We did a 4 to 6 p.m. They're all filled. So I'm still going to continue to invite people to come and network. I'm going to actually provide like appetizers and stuff, and we'll chat about things. But like, let's say someone couldn't come because of a sick child. Well, then that will open up a spot, and someone else that's there just networking could hop in and they could do that. So it's really a win-win. I will let you guys know how this one goes because we've never done the photo shoot like this, but it's really exciting. And I had a lot of people thank me for doing it. So not only do we want to like get together, and people want that connection with our community, but obviously they also wanted like a new photo. I mean, spring's coming up because right now we're talking about it's February, and here in Indiana, it's a little cold and chilly and dreary. So I really think that photo shoot idea is great for bringing in professionals. So if your ideal client and your target market is more of a business professional, this would be a great way to bring people in. So if you are, let's say, a chiropractor listening to this, and your target and ideal client is a professional, like, then you could just do this and offer it to your patients, right? If you are a salon owner and you know you want to cater to professionals and professional women or something, then how cool would it be to do that and offer that to them and like have them bring a friend, or, like invite more people. So what was really great and how it worked out perfectly is the photographer coming also like shared all the information on her social media, and I saw her do it, and I saw other people that I didn't recognize like comment and sign up. So I'm like, talk about collaboration. That was wonderful. And I actually haven't even met this photographer like live and in person, but she's a friend of my office manager. So I'm pretty excited to do this. So think about some type of event that you could throw, or a small networking meeting. If you don't want to commit to finding a photographer and stuff, at least get your people together in the community, do it quarterly. You guys could even rotate. Like if you don't always want to like host it, then at least get it started. Okay, that's the first step, right? We always talk about it, but like actually like do it, like put a date on the calendar and just do it. So whatever quarter it is, pick a date, and you need probably like 3 weeks-ish to get it going. So once you get your photographer lined up and the date, then give like 2 or 3 weeks to start like pushing out on social media and email. So I did like personal emails to people on my list. I did Facebook messages. I texted it. I made a cute like Canva picture of it. So and then I made that sign up genius. That way they can go and sign up. And that way everyone's not there all at the same time. Like if it's like 4 to 6 and everyone comes at 5:30, like we're not going to get through all that. It will be stressful for the photographer, and for the room I rented, we won't be in there after 6. So think about that. It doesn't have to be at a nice place, but at this country club that I go to, they have a really cute room with like a board table, like a long table, like a boardroom style table. They've got a fireplace. They got really pretty like floral pictures on the wall, and they've got half of the room is windows. So I think it'll be good like natural light coming in. But you could do it at your office, and you could have a backdrop too. You could just do like a black backdrop. I've definitely done that at events before. So be creative. If you would like some help with it, reach out to me. I'm always here to help. And as you know, I do business coaching. So these are things that I help my clients with, is coming up with these ideas, getting in front of new people, creating lists, because ultimately you're going to keep building on the lists and building and billing. And then finally, someone will probably want to work with you in whatever industry that is, but get to know people, get those touch points out, and every little bit counts, to be honest. So thank you for watching my Sunday Bread with Hillary. Stay tuned for next week.